Good evening. We are entering now to the Jewish quarter. It's a special day. It's actually the saddest day of the year. It's in about 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Tisha B'Av fasting day will begin. It's 25 hours of fasting because of so many reasons. One of them, or the two most important ones, are the destruction of the temple. Now you must understand, the temple is not just an institute or just a house. This is the only house of God. If you are a Christian, every church is the house of God. If you are a Muslim, every mosque is the house of God. Synagogue, it's not a house of God. It's a house of prayer. The only house of God is at Jerusalem, and today it's part of the Muslim place, that's Al-Aqsa Mosque. Let's visit the Jewish quarter just an hour and a half before the fasting. The fast will begin, and it's beautiful to see it, because most of the shop, if not all of the shop, will be closed. Not only food, every shop, but it's not like Shabbat. That's why I can take a video. It's not like the Day of Atonement, the Yom Kippur. And that's why I can take a video, and later on, let's see, in about 2 hours, I will visit the Western Wall itself to see how the Jews are mourning. Think about it. You're quite sad when someone from your family died. Here, it's your God, the house of God. It's gone. Then you can understand that for so many years, the Jews are mourning, and this is part of the Torah. Now let's see. I mean, we just you didn't see the supermarket because it's closed, and this is a very not the best ice cream. It's closed, and a very good bakery, Cafe Ne'eman. As you can see, no one is there. On the way, you will see some biblical places or some historical places. One of them is the main street from north to south, built by the Romans who control Israel, and they are the one who destroy the Jewish temple. You can see the main road. It's called the Cardo. Shops, and they are closed now. Sidewalk cover. Sidewalk against the snow, the rain, and the sun. And that's the beginning of the road that actually continue until here. And yes, you can eat now, but not something heavy. And you prepare yourself for that. You don't need to wear, you're not allowed to wear leather shoes, mainly because the idea is to be simple, then not your best clothes as well. And in the morning, if someone dies in your family, you're not supposed to sit on the chair. On a chair, you're sitting on a stool or on the floor, and you will see it later on. And do you know what it is? This is an ambulance. And the sign that say you cannot block that vehicle, even not for a moment. This you can see the two amazing synagogues, the Horva, Rabbi Hasid, and that's they're still building it. Those two were been destroyed by the Jordanian when they occupied the old city in 1948. And look at that flag. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's see what it actually say. And you will build me a temple. This is when God ordered the Jews to build a temple, and the Jews are waiting for the temple to be built. You can see soldiers on a vacation, and he will fast soon. And they are closing now. I think the last shop that was closed now. Then if you want to eat pizza, you can eat it now, but as fast as you can, because they are going to close everything. As you can see, it might be the last one that are still open. Beneath you, it's a wonderful museum in which I uploaded a video of it. They're priest houses from the time of King Herod, from the time of Jesus. And you can see their replica of the menorah of the temple. Remember, the temple been destroyed and Titus took it to Rome. You can find it in the Triumph Arch that he built in Rome. And this is a replica covered with gold. It's ready, it's kosher, they said. The signs say that it's kosher for the third temple when they will build it. Now, I think you can even smoke, if I'm not wrong, but not a lot of people will do that. See, the tourist shops are closed. Barbecue, totally closed. Everything here is totally kosher. And you know what? You know that Tel Aviv is a sin city. I love that city. I live there. But 99.999% of the shops will be closed today. Tomorrow morning they will be open, and if you want to eat falafel, if you want to eat something else, it will be open. But here, nothing will be open until at least tomorrow evening. And remember, if it starts at, let's say, 8 p.m., 8 p.m., the fast will be until 9 p.m. Then nothing will be open. Or maybe yes, people needs to eat. It's so quiet here, isn't it? Oh, it blinks. Sorry, I didn't think about switching the lens, but it was only for a moment. That's the second temple, Tiferet Israel, that one day I will climb to the roof of it and visit and watch one of the best viewpoint. How do I know that it's one of the best? Because it was published when it was until 1948 as you must visit that place. Ice cream, Belgian waffle, French crepe, closed. Burger, totally closed, and it's totally kosher. Look at those places. Everything is kosher and closed. Kosher sushi. Holy Bagel, closed. There are usually a million people here. It's so beautiful. Wow, I think it was a great idea to prepare that kind of a video. If I'm right, just write a comment and say, yes, you're right. Now, this is a museum that it's worth visiting. It's called the Burned House. And Katros. Katros is one of the families of priest families who lived here, and this is the Beverly Hills of Jerusalem, the high city, and you can see here a stone weight with the inscription Bar Katros. Then we know that they were part of the priest family, and the other priest family didn't like them. I can tell you exactly why. They had the best view of the city, of the temple. From their balcony, you could see everything. Jealousy. All right, the meat station is closed because they are renovating it. But renovation of meat places is great because this is the end of 3 weeks of preparation for that holiday. Then a lot of the Jews didn't eat meat. Then that's the best time to renovate those restaurants. It's a 12th century church, Crusader church, Germans. And if you'll take off those buildings. And remember, the house of Katros used to be here. You could see the Jewish temple. From here you can see Al-Aqsa Mosque and the corner of the western and the southern wall of the Jewish temple. Usually in that place you can find a lot of beggars, but now they are gone. And my friends, I'm going to show you things that the Jews believe in. I don't want you to say, oh no, it's not true. This is their belief. Accept it. You can see here a picture of a rabbi, and the center says, long live the Messiah. According to the Chabad organization, this is the Messiah. Yes, I know that you think that Jesus is the Messiah, but let me tell you that the Messiah term is older than Jesus' time. A Messiah is, in English, is the one that was anointed. And King Solomon, for example, was anointed by God. He built the Jewish temple. And there was then the Jews are still waiting for the Messiah. Guys, it's not Jesus. Then spare me those comments. But you know, if you want to talk about it, you can. They are building now an elevator that will take the people straight down to the Kotel, to the Western Wall. I'm almost the only one, but the plaza is empty now because people are preparing themselves now. They are eating their last, it's also bad, last supper. And a lot of them will come to here. I will be only at the beginning of the feasts, mainly because I'm here from 8 a.m. and tomorrow I'm going to be here again. Then enough is enough. Then let me show you a little bit how beautiful it is. I mean, this is amazing. And yes, the plaza is still empty. Then here you can see the Western Wall, and you can see that on top of it is the Muslim site of the Dome of the Rock. That's where Muhammad ascended into heaven according to their tradition. He reached, while he was riding a wild beast, Al-Burak, to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and then all the way up to meet God himself, who gave him the 5 prayers of a day. Then it is, what you cannot do tonight, you cannot take a shower, not anointing oil, not anointing cream, purify your hands, only the fingers. If you are taking medicine, then with a little bit of water, not a lot of water. But as you can see, the public transportation is on, and I'm very happy for that. And more and more and more. For example, there's another reason why the Jews are fasting. And Tisha B'Av, the spies that were sent by Moses to look for the Holy Land came with a horrible message that the Jews won't be able to occupy the city, the country. In that case, God punished them with 40 years in the desert. At 135, Tisha B'Av, Israel was occupied by the Romans again. This is Bar Kokhba revolt, and the city of Beitar being destroyed. Oh, someone is not happy. You can hear him talking in Arabic the speaker, and I could hear every word that he said, and I hope that you didn't hear a lot. Then there are so many things that happen on Tisha B'Av, the 9th month of Av, and later on I'm going to be there, but only for a short time. Thank you very much for being with me here. Bye-bye.